I have a really long website here that scrolls, and I want to make a link up at the top here that jumps down to this heading. So this is called an internal link. So at the top, I'll make an A tag like I normally do, like this, and I'll write jump to other heading. So I want to be able to click on this link here and jump down to this location. And the way we do that is we link to a specific attribute in our website called an ID. So on my H2 here, I'll add a new attribute called ID. And inside there, I can make something up. So an ID is basically just a unique name for that specific HTML tag. So we can give our HTML elements any names we want, and we can use those to link to them, to jump to their location. It's usually best to follow our naming conventions when you're naming your IDs. So let's call it jump point. So I've given this an ID, and now that it has an ID attribute, that means that I can link to it. And the way I link to it is I put a hash symbol here. That means I want to do an internal link, and then I just write the ID that I want to link to. So a hash symbol means internal link. So if I go back here and refresh, now if I click on this, you'll see that it jumps down to that location on the page. Now the browser can't get far enough down because I don't have enough text, but you can see it jumps down. And if you look at the URL right here, you can see that ID that we're trying to jump to actually exists in the URL. So what I can do is I can click on this link, but I can also just go up to the URL and type jump point like this and hit enter, and you'll notice that the browser just jumps down to that page, that location. So internal links work by assigning a unique name to an element, like using an ID, and then inside of our href we put a hash symbol, and then we write out the ID that we want to link to. So let's do one more example here. Let's say I wanted to link to a specific location in another website or another page. So maybe I'll make a new page here, internal link other page.html. So I'm just going to copy all this stuff over here into here just to make it easier. I'll just delete some stuff. So I'll put this way down here like that. Let's rearrange some things so it looks a little different. So I have another page now that I can link to. So maybe I want to jump to this location here. Let's change the ID to whatever we want. Change it to other jump. So now what I want to do is on this page here, I want to have a link that when I click on it, it goes to this other page and also jumps me down to here. And if we know that all that's happening is that the hash shows up in the URL, all we have to do is go to our page, make an A tag, like that, put in the name of the file we want to link to, following the rules we talked about in the other video. So that would be internal other page. And then at the end, we put a hash and the ID that we want to link to on that page, which is other jump. So right here, we'll just type other jump like that. And now we have an internal link that links to another page. So right here, I'll click jump to other page. It'll go to this page and it will jump me down. You can see it jump down the page to get to that location. So using IDs like this and hashtags, we can jump to specific locations on the website or specific locations on other pages.